things that aren't for you, that miss you. And sometimes, we're looking at those things because we don't know if they're for us or not. A lot of times, we're just trying things out and we're trying to find our footing and trying to figure out things, this journey called life. We're just trying to see, hey, if I interview for this job, I don't know. Me, I'm that type of person. If I want to interview for that job, I'm going to interview for that job. So if it misses me, if I don't get that call back, or if they just flat out say, I don't want you here, or this is not the position for you for whatever reason, blah, 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 don't be discouraged. I had to learn this. Don't be discouraged if you think that specific thing, that you went after. You said, hey, I want to interview for this. I think it's for me, whatever your thoughts are. And then you don't get it. That means that you weren't supposed to get it. I said, you might've dodged something. Say, for example, you get there, say you got the interview, say you got the call back, and say that you did get that internship and it wasn't for you. And so you get there and you're like, after a couple days, months, whatever. And then you're like, oh, I can't, the manager, we clash, we don't get along, the scheduling is off. Say that, you only want to be scheduled for X amount of days out the week or for a couple hours out of the week, but they said, no, you got to be scheduled for this amount of days and this amount of hours. So that means that everything that you think is for you is not for you. And then you get into that and you find out, oh, this was not the position I wanted. So that's why I always say, and I started telling my daughters this, that if that thing is not for you, you don't want it. You throw that back. Oh, I don't want it. I only want what's for me. And I hope that those of you listening only want those things that are for you, because those things that are for you are the things that are going to help you get to that next level that you're looking to get to. Those things that are truly for you are going to teach you lessons. I told my daughter, I said, there are some jobs that I had that I didn't think were for me, but I found out in the process that, when I worked at Red Lobster, for example, I learned how to deal with customers. I learned how to mop a good floor. And I learned at McDonald's, I learned that this is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do in my life. So I learned lessons there. I learned lessons when I was teaching in the public school system. These are the things that I won't do for my own children. This is how I want to teach my own kids. I learned valuable lessons. Those things were for me to go through because I needed each of those positions in order to teach me something to get to the next level.